They are solid concrete, rise 20 feet from the ground and for decades have been buried in the ground at the top of the famous White Cliffs of Dover.
The so-called sound mirrors are a rare example of the country's first early warning devices and were designed to alert defence chiefs to approaching enemy aircraft.
Well, they've been uncovered by the National Trust, which hopes to open them up to the public next year. Derek Johnson has more.
A bumpy ride over the Dover cliff tops, en route to one of the most unique archaeological sites in Britain.
Very inaccessible. It's 2 miles away from the nearest road, so it's a very difficult project.
Once the car's parked, you join the Ramblers route above this famous natural landmark, about halfway between Langdon Cliffs and South Foreland. Below at Fan Hole, the diggers are at work. To get to them, the hike is even steeper. Here, many tons of spoil have been removed already, revealing the first of 2 concrete circles. They're known as sound mirrors.
The concrete dish would collect sound, and from that you could work out a bearing for approaching enemy aircraft. These are some of the first ones that were constructed anywhere in the country. So one of our mirrors here, a 15-foot one, that was constructed in 1917 and that was used during the First World War. It was for approaching enemy aircraft heading towards London.
Work to unearth the sound mirrors is being supervised by the National Trust, which bought this land 2 years ago and began the excavation earlier this month. They were filled in back in the 80s, perhaps before this emphasis on heritage. Has it been difficult to try to dig them out of there?
It's been really difficult because of the steep bank. I mean, it's, as you can see, it's virtually, I don't know what it would be, 1 in 2 or 1 in 3, something. So I had to zigzag the track to get down to them. Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, unbelievable. I'm considering this one was in use in 1917. That was a long time ago.
It was hoped the dishes would give the anti-aircraft guns time to fire on planes such as the Gotha bombers, the cause of hundreds of deaths around the southeast. A brilliant piece of British engineering, but was it one of those ideas maybe a little bit ahead of its time?
They were very British and they did work. However, by the time that the technology was honed, aircraft engines had increased in speed so much that it only gave you a 2-minute warning.
It is hoped to open the site to the public sometime next year. Derek Johnson, ITV News, on the White Cliffs.
Now,